All right, this is Bryan with goHUNT, and today I'm going to go over my gear list for an archery elk hunt. This is my first bow hunt for elk. I'm super excited. It's going to be central Nevada. Temperatures are going to range anywhere from low 30s, probably up to mid 70s, maybe 80s. The plan here is to hit opening weekend for the season, maybe 3 or 4 days, and then the next round during rut will be like a 7-day hunt. So I'm gonna go over a variation of clothes, gear, different packs I'm gonna use for those 2 different options, and just jump through it. So here we go. We're gonna talk about the clothes worn first. It's really hard to beat the Piranha pants. Piranha Stretch Zion pants are great. They're durable, they breathe well. Second option I'm gonna try, I haven't tried these ones yet. This is the Guide Light pants from First Light. They're comfortable, seem like they do well in a warm environment. Again, I haven't used them yet, but gonna give them a shot. So maybe we'll hit those the first weekend, see how they do. If I like them, then I'll run them on the next round. Something new from First Light this year is their, I think it's called their Fuse Zip Off base layer. So this allows you to basically wear a base layer underneath your pants and then zip them off when it's hot, versus having to take your whole pants off, your shoes off to get a base layer off. So these are comfortable. I have ran the Fuse base layer in the past, really like it. It's the right amount of insulation that I like for a base layer, early season. I'm gonna have a First Light neck gaiter. Always wanna have this in case it's sunny, or if there's bugs and I'm out in the open, need to cover my face up. Probably my favorite shirt for hunting is gonna be the Outdoor Research Echo t-shirt. Super breathable, it dries fast. Use this on a lot of hikes, use this on different scouting trips. It dries and it's really nice. Additional tops, I got the Fuse top, Fuse Henley top. I like a Henley top where you can just unbutton it, breathe if you need to. This will keep you warm. A lot of times it's not too hot. For my main outer soft shell is gonna be the Catalyst. Been running this for a couple years now. Really like it, it's fleece lined. I've used it for a long time. No really wear and tear. It's done a great job for me. For my puffy, it's gonna be a lightweight puffy. I don't need something super heavy in this early season hunt. This is the First Light Brooks Down. This is great. I used this in Colorado last year on my mid-season, late season elk hunt. Keeps you warm. I've been in a lot of snow, a lot of wet moisture, and this has continued to perform, continued to be insulated. And this is one of my favorite pieces. All right, so for rain gear, I'm trying out the Vapor Storm Light from First Light. Lightweight, super packable. It's gonna not take up a lot of space or give me a lot of weight. Pants are the Boundary pants. I kind of like them because they have reinforced knee, so I think they'll do pretty well. It's rare for me to need the rain gear, but I want to have it just in case. Additional base layer that I may be using up there is my Hicks suit. This will help block some electromagnetic waves. Pretty cool. I've been using them for a number of years, both top and bottom. And I have a mask, so if I'm sitting in water, just give me like maybe a little extra edge to not put off my aura, supposedly. For gloves, we got Brooks Down gloves. These are great for glassing if it's really cold in the morning. I haven't really had to use these much in the past, but they're lightweight. If it is cold up there, I'm gonna be above 10,000 feet. These will be nice. Still running the First Light half finger gloves. I really like them. They protect your hands. You're grabbing rocks and stuff. It is like wool, but they're not catching, they're not snagging on a lot of stuff. I've had them for probably 3 years. They've done great. Always like to have a pair of leather gloves if I'm having to make a natural ground blind, break branches, just protect my hands a little bit more. Maybe doing a hike at night. It's good to have a lightweight pair of leather gloves. For hats, I'm gonna wear the Softy hat. I got a beanie, Carhartt beanie, and I got this very fashionable big old hat right here. It's called, I think it's from Sundays hats. This is really good if you want to protect your neck, just have extra sun protection if you're out there, up on top of the mountain in the sun. Just want to keep myself a little bit more protected. Takes up a little bit of room. Let's go into sleep system. So for me, I'm going to be running the Neo Air X Lite from Thermarest. This is last year's model, newer updated model for this year has a better kind of a wing nut valve. This one still works just fine, 12 ounces, lightweight. It's perfect for backpacking. Still am running the Arrows Pillow Premium. So this is from Sea to Summit. Nice little pillow, a little bit heavier than the one we carry in the gear shop, but it has kind of like a more of a fleecy feel to it. And I like having a good pillow. As I've stated before in some other videos, I run a silk liner. This is the Western Mountaineering Tioga liner. When you're out there hunting for days and days, you're not always gonna smell the best. You're not gonna be super clean. You don't want to hop into your bag and just be sticky and, you know, not smelling good. So this will kind of help keep your bag clean. You can clean this afterwards. Silk feels nice. Silk is lightweight, breathable. It's gonna wick moisture away. I would definitely recommend a liner. For a sleeping bag, I'm gonna run the Spike Lake 15 degree. This is from Big Agnes. Really good bag. I've done a video on this in the past. I think it's 600 fill down. It's water repellent down. I've used this on a lot of hunts. I use this on a lot of early season archery hunts. And even though it's a 15 degree bag, I don't feel like I sweat in it. I feel it breathes pretty well. And this is my bag of choice for this hunt. Tent and shelter, I did upgrade and I got the Big Agnes Tiger Wall. This is a UL2. This is a lightweight tent, 2 pounds, 8 ounces. It's money. Really like it. Comes with the stakes, all the stuff you need. I've used it on cow elk hunt just a couple weeks ago. I will also pack the Stargazer bivvy. This will be for basically if I have my base camp with the Big Agnes Tiger Wall and I decide to go venture off further, deeper, farther away. I don't want to come back to camp or I don't want to pack all this. Then I can pack bivvy and my sleeping pad and sleeping bag and make that work. So moving on to optics, using the marsupial bino harness, quick, easy, in and out. I used this last year on a deer stalk, got within 44 yards, easily in and out with one hand, pulling out my optics, in and out, just verifying where the animal was, and quiet. I love marsupial. Running the marsupial pouch for a rangefinder pouch on the side, and doing the Leupold RX 2800, great rangefinder for binos. I'm doing the 10x42 Zeiss Victory SF. Smart Focus is what the SF stands for. Crisp, I love them. They do a great job for me. I do have a radio pouch in case I'm with someone else. I'll have a radio with me for communication. My spotter, this is the marsupial Ingold spotting scope case. This is super handy. I can lash this onto my pack. I can throw it in my pack. Used this all of last year. It's been really good. Running the Gavia by Zeiss. So this is 30 to 60 by 85 objective lens. A little bit heavier, but it's a crisp view. So really like running this. On this hunt, I'm not gonna run 15s because I am gonna be packing this up the mountain. So I'm gonna save a little bit of weight there. So I do run the Leica Stabilite. This is a super easy device that you can put on your top of your tripod, put your optics on, glass from a tripod. If you haven't glass from a tripod, you need to give it a shot. Very stable, hands-free, just be moving that thing around. It just helps with the stability, hence Stabilite. For the tripod I'm running is the Vortex, I think it's the Summit carbon tripod. I need to get something a little bit lighter, but this has ran pretty well for me and it works, so keep using it. Got the Z seat. Again, this is multi-function, multi-purpose use. You can use this to sit on. You can use it when you're getting into boots in the morning. You don't want your feet in the dirt. If you need to use the restroom in the middle of the night, you can stand on this. You don't got to put your shoes on. Get the Z seat. I run a phone scope so I can get footage while out there, and that basically covers optics. Moving into kind of kill kit type stuff, I'll be running the Argali MOB, meat on bone bags. I used these last year for my Colorado elk hunt. Not too much wear and tear, definitely reusable. I don't need to pull them out. They work, they're good, they're lightweight. For my kill kit, we got Argali carbon knife. This knife is lightweight, comfortable to use, and it's sharp. It lasted my full elk last year while we were taking and processing it on the mountain. I have the Havalon Edge. It's good to have extra, you know, if you got a buddy who's helping you process your elk and maybe their knife goes dull, you got a backup. Just always want to have a backup. Got some paracord, some flagging tape. I do have a sharpener, the Work Sharp pocket sharpener. I do have some rubber gloves, trash bag. This is a Clean Freak wipe. I'm trying some of these out this year. These are actually pretty nice from Clean Freak with a K. Just a nice little wipe you can use for after you're done processing an animal or just at camp you need to clean up. It's a great option. Also run a bone saw to cut off limbs easy of animals or trees or any of that stuff you need. Something a little heavy duty. I do have some electrical tape in here and just a little backup set of rubber gloves. The food, the cooking type stuff, I always like to have an Nalgene. Still love the Sea to Summit Alpha Spork. It's nice and long. You can get inside those meals easily. A lot of these Mountain House, the newer ones, seem to be a little more stout, so that depth isn't as such of an issue. These are some of the options I'm gonna be trying up there. Strawberry granola is good. The beef pasta marinara, chicken teriyaki and rice. I haven't tried Italian pepper steak, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Of course, I love breakfast skillet, and yellow curry is good. If you haven't tried it, gotta try it. Still running the Jetboil Flash. It's been with me for probably 10 years now. Still going strong, reliable. I run the Drumlight 4 liter, so I'll take this up empty. There's good water sources where I'm going. I will fill this up. Talking about water filtration, I do have the Sawyer Mini Squeeze. Use this quite a bit and it works well. I have the little pouch that comes with it that you can use water through. Sometimes I'll just use like a 20 ounce bottle and put water in it and squeeze it through. It might work a little better than this. But Sawyer Squeeze is gonna be my option of choice right now. I always like to have a soft bottle. This is from Platypus. The reason why I like a soft bottle, you have a designation for your cooking water. You can easily kind of hold it in the middle and pour it inside whatever cup or contraption you need. And I'll probably take it empty on the way up. All right, then I got this cool little plate / bowl cutting board from Osprey. You can use this, you got some back straps, you wanna cut it up, it's nice and clean. And then if you wanna make it into a little bowl, gourmet meal right there. Moving into some kind of toiletry type stuff. Want to have some baby wipes, get some Huggies there. Toilet paper, Kleenex in case my allergies are bad. I do carry allergy medicine. Got this little Seek Outside kit. I'll carry a cloth for just kind of cleaning up. I do have this Wilderness wash. It's this biodegradable wash. I've had it for probably 10 years. Barely made a dent in it. I could probably find something a little bit smaller, but it's really good to be able to clean up when you're out there in the field. Got a good water source and you can do it. Carrying some sunscreen from Surface. It's like a dry touch, scent-free sunscreen. Want to stay nice and not burnt out there. The regular other kind of deodorant, floss, toothbrush, got to keep those teeth clean out there. Just regular medicine. I do carry tweezers and nail clippers also, in case you get a splinter, in case you got an ingrown toenail. If you're out in the backcountry, that happens, it's not good. So, always carry a backup set of glasses, because I'm pretty blind. Moving into kind of more miscellaneous type stuff. I've got an emergency blanket. My first aid kit, I've basically taken parts out of the trauma pack that we sell in the gear shop that has the quick clot and other bandages and gauze and stuff, and just put it in my own little package. I do have a tourniquet. Gonna have that just in case I need it. Hopefully I never do. I'm gonna film as much as I can out there. This is a Panasonic FC200. Great little camera for me. This is my basically third Panasonic. Last one I ran over in a truck, so upgraded. Headlamps, got the Storm from Black Diamond and the Spot from Black Diamond. Good to have just a backup. I know I normally run the Crush light, but I'm trying this LED Lenser light from LED Lenser. Super bright little light, not very heavy, and I'm gonna give it a shot. I've actually used this quite a bit this year. It's done well for me. I'm not gonna do a solar panel. I'm gonna do the Dark Energy this round, and I still got a couple flip 12s, I'm sorry, flip 24 and flip 20. Be able to cycle and power cycle my camera, keep it charged. For holding my camera, I got a Peak Designs contraption there that I can hook up to my belt, be able to hang my camera wherever I need it. Just a little lightweight backup light option from LED Lenser. It's nice. And then I do have the InReach Mini. So I got this all set up, got my preset messages all dialed, been using it, used it on my dad's cow elk hunt just a couple weeks ago. and I'll be able to communicate to my family with that. Just a couple call type stuff. I'm gonna run the Phelps Unrivaled Bugle Tube. I do have this bugle mule from allelk.com. It's basically 2-cell. We also carry a 3-cell. The 3-cell will fit like a bigger bugle tube. Just the easy way to basically have your calls. I'm running the orange amp from Phelps and the Maverick from Phelps. I really like the orange. I haven't had a ton of experience with the Maverick yet. So we also have the Game Changer, which kind of basically acts as a bugle tube, which takes up a lot less space. I know I already have a bugle tube here, but I'm going to test this guy out too and see what I think. I haven't got a lot of time behind it yet, but this is the Game Changer. Should be live on the shop by the time this video launches. We got a target, so in case anything happens with my bow, I fall over, hit my rest, anything happens, I can have this at the truck and be able to go back and just make sure I'm all zeroed and good to go. Like I said, I'm gonna be making 2 trips up on the mountain, maybe just 1, but if I do 2, I got a couple different boot options I'll try. I've been running the Loa Camino for the last month or so. Good boot, Gore-Tex, uninsulated, and it's going really well. Then I also have the Scarpa Kailash. Great boot, comfortable. I like both these, so I'm torn between the 2 right now. Still running my snake gaiters. Got to stay protected from them rattlesnakes. For socks, I'm going to be alternating between Damascus Lightweight from Farm to Feet, 2011 from Darn Tough, and I have a Kenetrek sock, the Glacier. So again, I'm always testing. I like all 3 of these options. For trekking poles, these are the Lakey Cork Light DDS poles. Has anti-shock right here, really ergonomic grip on the top as you palm it, hold it however you need to. These have been through a lot. Beat up, and they're still going strong. All right, so one other thing I'm gonna be having in my pack is a tick key. Just a little easy tick remover. It works. I hate ticks. Get one of these. For the weapon is the VXR from Matthews, but I got it all dialed in and set up. I'm running 340 spine Gold Tip 100 Pros, and I'm using the Viper Trick from Slick Trick. These are flowing really good for me. I think it's a strong broadhead, flies good, it's tuned, it's gonna work just fine. I'm using a Black Mountain sight, it's a slider. All right, then for stabilizers, I think it's a 10x8 from Matthews, and it's all in the that moss green color, ambush green they call it. All right, so for the rest, we got the QAD Ultra Rest Integrate MX, and also something I do with all my kind of archery equipment is I'll put the soft, the kind of the felt, the muzzy type stuff, so if your arrow's hitting anywhere, it's not going to be making noise. It's quiet, so you know, something I just do to make sure everything's nice and quiet when I'm close range to an animal. For the releases I have, basically running a Scott Silverhorn just with a hook, and then I have a backup Scott with a hook. In case anything happens, got an extra one. I lose this, I take it off for some reason. Don't want to be stuck out there with nothing else. So got a backup, got a bow sling, I guess wrist sling, and then for bow sling I do have the Matthews bow sling as an option as well. For packs, so for this first outing, I'm gonna be running the Metcalf, great pack. This is the 2019 model and still running strong. Got 3 to 4 nights out of this before. This will be no problem for that weekend hunt. And then for when I go back, if I need to go back for the extended, basically 7-day hunt, I'll be running the Beartooth. I just have the bag right now because I just don't have it at on the frame at the moment. But I'll be running the Beartooth on that hunt. Beartooth's great. Used it quite a bit and looking forward to getting out there. So this is the gear list. I'm excited and looking forward to getting out there and hunting some elk. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We got a lot of good content coming out all the time. We appreciate the support. Have a good one.